What it do? Krispy Kreme. Now, what is going on with y'all boys? And girls and they thems. We are accepting to all people love first. Shout out to love first. Um, but nah, so at the time of recording this video, it's so funny. I actually had an entirely different video planned. But the reason why I didn't record that video is because I tried recording a different video earlier this week where I was giving people a starter pack for anime, or shonen anime to be specific. Now you're probably wondering, oh Dev, why the hell are you doing a starter pack for anime? Well, I'd be thinking starter packs are so outdated, they're so 2016. I say I don't give a personally think that starter packs are still good and in. So we're going to do a shonen anime starter pack. Now this video is probably going to be much shorter than the video that I already made because I've been talking for 20 minutes, but I found a way to condense all those points into a shorter video. For starters, for starters, we'll start with Hunter x Hunter. Now, Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter is one of my personal favorite anime. It's basically about this character named Gon Freaks who goes about his day trying to find his dad and become a hunter to find his dad. That is the bare bones story. That is essentially how it starts, ends, and finishes, or starts, goes, and finishes. Obviously, there's so much more to the story than just that, but that is the basis of the story. um, it's very important that people know that it's just the basis, not the whole thing, but just the basis of the story. And that's what I'm going to be providing with each recommendation. I'm not going to be giving you full timeline plot breakdowns. I'm just going to tell you what it's about and why I recommend it for the starter pack. One reason why I recommend it for this starter pack is because Hunter x Hunter deals with a lot of themes and inspirations that modern shonen is very core to. So when it comes to how side characters are written, how they're portrayed, and how they are even designed, all comes back to Hunter x Hunter. Now, obviously, it goes back to a little bit of other anime that I'm going to actually put on here into the starter pack, but Hunter x Hunter is one of them. And wildly enough, I think it's wildly considered. If it's not I personally think that Hunter x Hunter is top three most influential anime to come out. We'll say this though, it's definitely two because the next one I'm gonna say is one, which is Dragon Ball. Now, I don't care how you watch Dragon Ball. I don't care if you read Dragon Ball. I don't care if you watch Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then Dragon Ball Super, or GT, or however you want to do that. I don't care if you watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, then Dragon Ball Super, or something of that nature. But basically, Dragon Ball is the story of a kid named Goku who is basically on his journey to become the greatest martial artist. Now, in order to do this, he meets so many different people down his journey, and he ends up discovering these seven magic orbs, which called the Dragon Balls, which summon a Shenron, a dragon, who grants an eternal wish. Um, and he fights with many different villains, at least in the beginning of the story, over these sets of Dragon Balls. Now, here's the main issue on why I don't recommend this flat out the gate. It's a bit outdated. Dragon Ball is very outdated. You somehow didn't hear about Dragon Ball or didn't watch Dragon Ball until after like 2010 to 2012. I wouldn't recommend it now because you probably watched other anime, if this applies, that kind of makes it feel very much lackluster. It makes it feel lackluster. And honestly, I only recommend this to completely new, fresh minded anime fans who want to get into shonen genres because a lot of people who like anime, or shonen anime at the very least, like battle shonen. And if you're going to like battle shonen, 9 times out of 10, you're going to like about a lot of things that come out of Dragon Ball, which is why I recommend it. That's purely the reason why. Obviously, it's a lot of personal enjoyment of it, but there's a lot of there's a lot of flack, there's a lot of fluff, so it's not for everybody. But if you like this one manga, there's a very high chance you're gonna like a lot of shonen anime. Um, Now, a lot of people might be asking, "Oh, why didn't you recommend Naruto or why didn't you recommend Bleach or One Piece?" Those series are just as long as Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't recommend that, mainly because of they deal with other situations that other appeals of shonen anime. Like they took what Dragon Ball did and then put their own spin on it, and all of their authors admitted to doing that. So don't any of you One Piece revisionist history ass niggas try to come into my comment section saying otherwise. The rest of these are going to be slightly newer titles. Titles, because I think anybody who has not watched anime up to this point in their life, of at least when it comes to watching this video, most likely are younger people. So it would make sense to like recommend newer titles to kind of like get you familiar with the current landscape of shonen anime. Which in this case, as much as I don't like it, I would have to put Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is a prime example of using old tactics with a new flair and making something great out of it. I don't like Jujutsu Kaisen, but I understand the appeal and I understand why people would like it, which is why I recommend it here. And that should tell you something. If a nigga doesn't even like the show, but they're still able to recommend it to you, it should tell you that it should have some type of good merit with it, you know? Jujutsu Kaisen is just one of those shows. Jujutsu Kaisen follows a character named Yuji Itadori, who has been blessed, or not blessed, but has been cursed to eat a ancient spirit named Sukuna's fingers, causing him to be put into a Jujutsu Kaisen or sorcery academy to basically learn how to control these powers and eventually defeat whatever sorcery demons that pop up because of these fingers, because everybody's after them. That's the best way I can describe it without getting into crazy spoiler territory from like the first 10 chapters slash like 4 episodes. So it's like I don't want to get crazy into it. But like honestly, bro, like if you're a new anime fan, 9 times out of 10 you're not trying to read the manga. So I'm just gonna tell you from the anime standpoint, bro. The animation is clean as fuck. Fight scenes go stupid. And on top of that, the characters are lovable and there's many good character interactions, and it connects you to a whole field of anime fans who are willing to talk about that with you if for whatever reason that was something that was interested in you. That interested you, you know? The final anime that I would put here into the starter pack, because I could put so many here, but honestly I'm just gonna keep it with 4 for right now. The final anime that I want to put in the starter pack would probably be the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series, because there's so many aspects of JoJo's that's here. That's like, oh man, if you don't fuck with this, you're not gonna fuck with certain aspects of shonen. But honestly, it's so unique that's honestly like I wanted to show, if for a new anime fan, I want it to be important to show just how important it is to find series that go outside that boundary, you know, because there's so many anime that goes into the shonen category, but even though it goes into that shonen category, there's so much more to it than anime, than just shonen, let alone just the subsections of what's in it, you know, if that makes sense. Why I say it's very important to at least try to watch JoJo's, because even though it has the aspects of a regular battle shonen, at the very least is very important to acknowledge that shonen anime in that aspect can get very diverse, and just with any medium on this planet, it's important to know how diverse things can get so you can at least acknowledge it, but not only acknowledge it, but like go forward with it with an open mind when it comes to all anime. Now, I'm not saying go watch bullshit like I got reincarnated as a vending machine who only sells women's panties. I'm not saying bullshit like that, because if there's gonna be weird ass anime like that. You'll know which ones are the ones to watch and which ones are the weird ones. You'll be able to make that judgment call. And if for whatever reason you're not, I can help make that judgment call if you subscribe to Devin Crispy on YouTube channel. Shameless plug, yes, I know. But honestly, I'd rather have a shameless plug from me saying it than having other niggas on my channel talking bullshit. No niggas on my other channel are talking bullshit. I'm just yapping. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And well, I personally say subscribe. Yes, I say subscribe. I don't even know why I'm like paraphrasing. Subscribe to the channel, nigga. The fuck? If you somehow watched all the way through and you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing, genuinely. Because like, did you even like the video for real? Like, let's be honest. Did you even like the video for real? Like, you're kind of just sitting here, you know? You know what I'm saying? You're kind of just sitting here, bro. You're really just watching me talk. So I'm just like, you might be the weirdo here. Now, if that's actually the case, don't subscribe to me at all. And I actually want you to go ahead and just follow my Twitch since you like watching me so much. I need the watch time over there too. So just go ahead. I'm almost to 50 followers. I'm almost to 50 followers. So just get me there. If I can get the 50 followers on Twitch, I'll shut up the fuck up about Twitch. I'm like 5 subscribers away from being the 320. So if you want to see more of my content, then sub up. Yes, you're getting it. You're getting it. But no, I make videos about anime, gaming, manga, books, movies, TV, you name it. Be sure to sub up because I have a lot of video ideas that I've been planning to like put into it. And when I get my PC, I know I've been saying that a lot, but when I get my PC, just chatting streams are definitely on the table. Have a good one.